surprised that that right hand lead has been as successful as it is for algieri.
Well, you know, that's the way the lead is southpaw fighters, the right hand down the middle, but he's doing it as a lead shot as opposed to throwing the right hand behind the jab. And it has been effective. Let's see what he has to say now. Michael Sterling and Levi Martinez, the both from the United States.
A little more each round, okay? See his checks, not his time. When you spin one up, pop them, little body come up.
So we take a look for some of the action from round number 4. Pacquiao coming up from underneath the uppercut. Actually, not on the chin, more in the throat. And that hurts. Pacquiao landing a very damaging left cross.
All right, we get ready to go to round 4. The Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Rich Murata, Christina Ponches working with us as well. Our principal's in there, Chris Algieri with his pacquiao. That's Manny Pacquiao facing you with the red glove.
I'm interested in seeing here, Colonel, if Algieri now tries to pick up his offensive output. Because they talked, remember, after the second round, you got 2 more rounds of this. After the third round, you see what's happening, it's all unfolding. So apparently I would think that by plan, round 5 is when they expect to start picking it up.
Well, they better start picking it up because he's got to win after 4 rounds. He's got to win 5 straight rounds just to be even. Don't forget, we had that knockdown back in the second round. Hanging on his ball again.
Most of those punches were missing, though, by Pacquiao. I didn't think that was low.
Algieri facing you now. White gloves. Manny is a southpaw. He went with that left-hand lead that time. And the right-hand lead for the orthodox fighter, Algieri, has been successful. Staying back. Algieri takes his shots when he comes in. Manny tries to keep pressure on him. Algieri making a fist block. Can you remember, Rich? I'm trying to think if I've seen Manny miss. But he landed. He missed a lot of shots too with the movement of Algieri.
No, I really can't. He has missed quite a few, but he's missed quite a few just in this round alone.
Yeah. Well, that's what made me think of it, particularly. Minutes to go in the 5th.
Algieri trying to get that jab going.
I mean, Christian's been doing fine boxing, but he's just not scoring enough. There's not enough offense. His defense is beautiful, except for Manny lands 4 punches. He goes with that right hand. The right hand has been the most effective. He feinted with the left, but didn't let the right hand go. He's got to let his hands go more, I'll tell you that.
I do think this has been Algieri's best round.
It has been, but he still hasn't landed enough shots. Manny's landed more. As many as he misses, he's still landing more. But none of them are very few in the pain. Maybe that's the value of having that zero point. If that's the case, that's the strategy. We'll do the second round of this, the 5th round. And the chess match is a fight. Well, Pacquiao's in front. By the way, that's not official.
I think you can make a case for Algieri winning the round.
I think he could too, and that's why I put it down. But even if one of the 2 of the judges gave that round to Chris, he still needs to pick up 4 more points. That's a long way to go. Actually, 5
All right, let's take a look at how the action unfolded, or at least some of it. Pacquiao coming in behind the jab, and he runs right into that straight right hand. That's what we've been talking about. The punch has been surprisingly effective here tonight for Algieri.
That's been his most effective punch. It was effective against Reddenkopf as well. All right, so here we go. There's a round that Rich thought that you could make a case for Algieri, and I wouldn't disagree with it one bit that Algieri may very well have won the 5th round. I think at least some judges will be split on that one. Manny still hasn't landed anything here in the 6th. Taken on the back of the glove.
We have not seen yet the whirlwind, and we may see it from Manning, that hurricane force that he can become in the ring. But I think we suspect that might be the case for a few rounds because of the style of Algieri.
Well, let's say in the first minute of this 6th round, Pacquiao hasn't landed a shot. Chris may have only landed 1 or 2. But Manny hasn't landed anything. Jab. Up and shake. Maybe good now. And that steals the eyes of the judges.
I'll tell you one thing, when Algieri feels Manning, he gets out of town quick.
And he does. But he really has to take a real solid clutch shot. And if he has, it's only with one hand. But I'm not the referee. And Gino's right on top of him. He wasn't hurt badly by that. Unless we wait 25 seconds, then he gets hit. Remember, there's no 3 knockdowns in this fight. And if Algieri is falling in back in the 5th round, it's taking the 10-7 round unless he drops it again. Knockdown, that makes it a 10-7 round. Meaning I have Pacquiao leading by 8 points out of 6 rounds.
Very good.
If the judges have that way, he needed an argument how to win.
All right, let's take a look at it now. There you see that strong left by Pacquiao. That hurt him. You saw his legs do a little dipsy doodle there, so you could tell that he was hurt. And then he just basically went down from the fusillade of punches, but it was that first really got him and hurt him and put him in a bad way. That was the first knockdown. Now take a look at the second knockdown coming up. See what he did with slip. Oh, there's a strong right, and then he does
right. Same thing in the corner, it's wet, and he slips just a bit of his shot, walking back and forth. There was a guy.
There is a strong right there before that.
Yeah, but he didn't slip that back. That's the same thing as the first knockdown in the fight back in the 2nd round. But the shorter knockdown, the person, has the problem with the back foot slipping out in those corners. So for him, stay out of the corners. If you possibly can. This is round 7, back in the up by 8 points. 60-52.
Chris Algieri is so unusual as a fighter in so many ways. One of the ways is the fact that there really haven't been a lot of big name fighters on a Long Island. It's not exactly the centerpiece of American boxing.
Jerry Cooney from Long Island?
Yes, Jerry Cooney and Buddy McGirt.
Buddy, yeah, Buddy.
That's about it.
Jerry's a great guy, so is Buddy. Two good guys. Manny Pacquiao on the assault here now, landing more blows. That left hand through, not a lot of power behind it, but he's getting through. And Chris not landing much at all. He's had the most success landing that right hand, but been victimized twice by the right foot slipping out on the painted areas and the water in the corners.
Algieri really needs to pump his left jab. Well, there it is. That's what he needs to do more.
Said it. Perfect. We're in round 7. Cotai Arena, Macau. Pacquiao to the left. Algieri with his hand in the back. Now to the left. Manny with a nice right hand. Nothing big there, but a nice combination. Right, he slipped again. That time he was loading up, coming off his right foot, and it slipped from beneath it, so no power behind it. Been a real problem for Chris. Combination of the fresh paint, the water in the corners, and probably new shoes for Algieri. Bad. But Manny's not slipping.
And he's starting to put punches together.
Yeah, he is. Round 7, this is scheduled for 12. Already in my score sheet, Algieri needs to knock it down 2 or 3 times to knock him out to win this fight. Without knocking him down, he's got no shot. Decent right hand again. The right hand has been effective, but that's only really maybe the 4th or 5th time that Chris has been able to land a problem. That was a body shot. Bill ends, and that's a good boxing land for Manny Pacquiao. As that the first 7 rounds.
Chris, this is where we dream to be. This is where we want to be. Chris, this wall is here. You see everything. You unloaded a little bit more that round, okay? Now this round, you can do the same thing. He's going to reach. When he reaches, you check it out. Deep breath. Did you see the ropes, Chris? Look, see the ropes. Okay, see the ropes. See the ropes. Put one up a little bit. Bang, bang, bang. Then move back up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't allow that.
They got the great strategy, but he can't execute. Very clear thinking kid. Isn't he? Algieri,
Yeah, and one thing I like is he's not panicking. Yeah,
no,
one thing I really hate is when a fighter comes back to his corner and his corner man is all panicked and screaming and yelling.
They're certainly not panicking. Listen, then you think, he's right in the fight. And that may be, they may feel that they can take him out late. I don't know. It's got to be this way because they feel away an awful lot.
Pacquiao combination.
He's boxing nice, using that jab right now. He certainly moves very well. Pacquiao is such a good fighter, such a multi-talented fighter, and he has the power.
Not to mention the lone congressional representative from the Southern County province.
That's right. He sent Algieri down 3 times in this fight, once in the 2nd round, twice in the 6th round, and 2 of the 3 knockdowns have involved the hind foot of Algieri slipping out from behind him, but there were punches in front of it. So there was legitimate knockdowns. Gino Rodriguez has done the right thing in every case. I mean, this is a nice boxing round for Chris, but he's not landing anything big. The heads came together.
They're asking him for more of those straight rights in the corner. Whether he can deliver or not's another thing.
Well, that's the problem. And that's what this fight is about right now. Manny got his left hand off. Manny not landing as many shots in this round as he did back in the 6th and in the 7th. but still out punching and out landing Chris Algieri. I don't know what Algieri's complaining about.
He got hit in the hip.
Who was great at hitting guys in the hip was Larry Holmes. He break the legs down by whacking him on the hip with his right hand.
You'll numb it if you
yeah.
for a while. Larry was great at a lot of things.
Algieri just boxing nicely now, but going to the well, but coming up a little dry. In other words, not landing many punches. Pacquiao continues to miss a lot of punches, but he's landing more than Christian.
Magaling si Pacquiao pag pasugod kalaban niya.
Algieri's going to have to start thinking offense. He does have a terrific jab.
He really does have a good
jab. But he's got to
jab.
have something more than
but
that.
He really hasn't snapped the head back at Manny on many occasions. Manny just raised him at the end and put an exclamation point on him. I haven't been able to get Chris any rounds yet, Rich. I know you hit possibly the 5th round, you said though, right?
Right, I thought he might have gotten that one.
I haven't scored 87 with 4 rounds to go.
Hey Chris, you look beautiful now. We're gonna put a little bit more punches. Can you show me?
He goes from praying to punching.
The rolling green with the left hit, punches with the right hand, then she goes down to a knee. Colorful one. All right, here we go. Round number 9. The promo along with Rich Ferraro. Glad that you can be with us. Our principals for this World Championship fight. They had a catchweight of 144, but they're both over 147 for a nice fight anyway. This is for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the world. A lot of tying up in this fight at all. Gino hasn't had to be too busy at all, has he?
No, only busy trying to decide whether it's a knockdown or a slip.
Good! And so far, he's been right on the button of those.
Good!
And he gets the left hand through that time.
I think Pacquiao's fighting with a little more intent in this round.
Oh!
He's looking for it.
That's right!
Yeah, he's definitely picked up the pace. And he's catching up. Chris isn't moving quite as much as he was. He still moves very well, mind you. He hasn't been able to sling that right hand through there as a lead or as a follow behind his jab. He goes with the right hand lead that time, and Manny tucks it away with the back of his left glove.
Algieri is a 140-pound champion and Manny at 147. And this fight is being contested tonight in a catchweight of 144.
But it's a 147 championship fight.
Correct.
So Chris will still be a world champion when this fight's over. Manny's not picking up that title.
Wow, that was a tremendous punch.
Certainly the best punch of the fight. That is the first I think he was down to me. They're going to score that as a knockdown. So he's down 2 times here.
And he is very, very hard. His legs have been training him right now. He's got the legs out.
And his eyes are glassy.
He sent the fires back and he's trying
to take him out. Look like he's I don't know if he's going to stop in the hands of three. But he doesn't know how much time he's remaining in this round. In fact, he really 10 seconds to go. It looks like you survive. And the round is fight because the hit or he got a belt covered. But he is nonetheless.
Pacquiao was walking away.
That's a 10-7 round.
T-back, Chris. T-back.
1977.
I want you to listen to Chris while you're breathing. I want you to listen to this. We are exactly where we need to be. I know you trust me.
All right, we'll take a look at it. Perfect left hand, a perfect punch by Manny Pacquiao. He's got the first knockdown. He's moving mostly forward, but a little bit to his left. And that was the first knockdown. Then the second knockdown, he just unloaded. And then he started throwing everything. He said it looked like his fire was back. He went down. Algieri immediately got up, but still correctly called a knockdown.
I don't think that Algieri had enough time to recover between because those the two hard knockdowns. Now his Manny, he wants to continue to keep the pressure on. He let an awful lot go himself in that last round, so he wants to land that powerful left hand again if he possibly can. Well, Chris Algieri has been down 5 times in this fight. Algieri at this point is getting an old-fashioned whooping, as we say. Manny on this side again. Right hand up the right. His leg's up right now. His leg's not there. You see his knees, he's wobbly. He doesn't have particularly good balance. And of course, Pacquiao with those huge calves. Look at the difference in the size of the calves in these two fighters. Very strong.
I'm sure Freddie Roach is anxious for Manny to just go for it. You know, Freddie in some of Pacquiao's fights has had to tell Manny, look, it's your job to knock this guy out. Because Manny, demeanor is to take his foot off the pedal sometimes late in a fight. Go get that knockout. Knock this guy out.
Well, in the Margarita, Manny did take his foot off the gas. That's how he was going to kill Margarita. Lawrence Cole didn't want to stop the fight. He let it go to see, give him a chance to knock him out. Margarita was probably Algieri is very tough too, but he's not standing up to Manny Pacquiao.
I'll never forget Roach telling Manny Pacquiao in the corner when Manny had Oscar De La Hoya in a bad way. It's your job to knock him out.
Manny's just really holding there. A lot of time in this round, and he's got Algieri soften up enough, I think. Algieri's legs actually look stronger now than they did about a minute ago in this round. Oh, cracked him again.
He wobbled. He looked like a paper fluttering in the wind.
Chris tries to throw the uppercut, but there's nothing on it again. Right foot slipped out from behind him on the Ducati sign. When that happens, it's frustrating beyond belief for a fight. Once again, here's the cover. For the 6th time of the fight. His eyes are clear, he should be able to continue where he's standing. This is what the eyes are clear.
But his legs just are not tracking underneath him anymore.
No, not at all. His legs are very weak. I thought they were coming back a bit.
All right, let's take a look once again. We could see that Pacquiao was fighting with more intent in that round. He came out, he was really sitting down on his punches. He is definitely looking for the KO. And just an assault, just that all-out assault. Those were all clean punches that sent Algieri to the canvas. Algieri trying to stay up. See that right hand?
Yeah, the right hand snapped his head again.
The first one was on the back of the head. The second one was the key punch in that.
Well, here we go to round 11. Late Steve Gas Chris right now with a very early seconds here in the 11th round. He's got no shot to win except by knockout in his second round, folks. He's been down 6 times in this fight. He's behind by 6 rounds.
It just doesn't seem like the kind of player. You know, a one-man Marquez Pacquiao with the punch of the century and knock him out. But Marquez has a lot more going for him in the ring, a lot more tools and weapons. And Algieri.
And that's what he needs now if it were to happen. He catch him with a punch like, but he doesn't have that kind of power. Especially at this stage. He almost tipped over that time. He's got those very, you know, he's so tall and he's got the slender legs. And Manny, meanwhile, has got like 2 fire hydrants on the head.
Chris is trying to throw more at him.
I give him all the credit in the world for jumping off the canvas 6 times.
And you know, you mentioned in your pre-fight comments, Colonel, about those 19 world champions, current, past, interim, that he's fought. You just can't underestimate the value of that.
That kind of experience in big fights. Chris is hurt again, I think. Difficult to tell. His legs look okay, but not great. His heels are down now, not moving anywhere near as much as he did in the early rounds of this fight. When you listen to him about the strategy, that it was just the way they wanted to go. But you know, with the knockdowns and whatnot, Manny's got to get so far in front of this fight that it was next to impossible for Algieri to crawl back into this thing. Yet still, we all have the anticipation of seeing that Manny Pacquiao can knock him out.
Yeah, and what they didn't probably anticipate was Manny picking up his punch output and picking up his power punch output as the fight was going along.
Now the standing off to Manny. Pacquiao continues to score clean blows, left hand, right hand. And the left hand that you see him land is his power shot to the southpaw. The right hand that time. Snap the head. Right hand got him just above the glove.
Manny Pacquiao's not being merciful in this fight. He's looking for it. He wants to score the KO.
Closing seconds now of the 11th round, and it's a Manny Pacquiao win.
Finish it around! Deep breath, baby, deep breath. Last round, baby. Bring it, bring it. I want you to creep on him, step around him, and give me that body shot and that uppercut and hook, okay? The 6 is open for you, okay? I want you to creep on him here and stay on his ass. We got one more round. They're in shape. Champion lifestyle. Chris Algieri, we ain't stay on him this round. I want...
Well, I know Algieri's partner is urging him to go for a knockout, and I wouldn't doubt that Freddie Roach is doing the same with Pacquiao.
For sure, remember Algieri down in the second round, down 3 rounds in the 6th round, down Algieri in the 9th round, and down again in the 5th round. And here we go for the 12th and final round. It's been the Manny Pacquiao show tonight. Manny will look for that big shot to land that left hand to try and take this guy out in the final round of the fight. Trying to set him up with the right jab. He goes to the left hand lead again. Trying to catch him with a big powerful shot. At this stage in the Margarito fight, you're right, Rich, he's looking to put off the gas. I can see in his eyes that he wants to try and take this guy out. He really wants a knockout.
Right. And he famously did it in the first Tim Bradley fight that cost him the fight.
blocked in the back of the glove and pushed Algieri. But Algieri hasn't got enough power offensively now to do anything to Manny, and Manny is the one plodding forward trying to catch him.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Manny with the assault with that left hand, and hiccups the palm.
Galit eh. Napabayaan naman eh. Sakal na yun eh.
And now there's solid right hand. Manny's still trying to catch up with this guy. It's remarkable the condition that Algieri's in that he gets a little bit swelling on his weak legs. I mean, he is in tremendous shape.
Oh, absolutely. They put in a great training camp, most of it in Las Vegas, and they worked and worked and worked.
Nice statement. You got two great professional athletes coming here. The Pacquiao just showed his class tonight.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I saw Manny Pacquiao in action in Las Vegas. The day that he fought Leo Lava of South Africa. Freddie Rose, I was talking to him in the morning of that fight, and he told me, keep an eye on this kid I've got tonight, Manny Pacquiao. I think he's pretty good.
He was right.
Pacquiao put on a sensational performance that night. And where you think of where he's come from, Colonel, from that 14-year-old kid trying to escape extreme poverty, selling cigarettes on the streets of Manila, to where he is today, what he's gone through and done in his career. It's amazing.
And with all the fame and fortune that he has, he's still a terrific kid. Very loved. He's an icon in the Philippines. Everybody loves him. Everybody that has known him and has the opportunity to visit with him is very fond of him. And Algieri's a lovely fellow too. But it wasn't Chris Algieri's night tonight. This was a Manny Pacquiao. Sorry for that. That's it. It's all over. Manny Pacquiao is the reigning championship of the world in some kind of fashion.
And I'm very sportsmanlike fans. As you'd expect from him, the former immediately puts his arm around Manny. And Pacquiao now can accept the congratulations from Algieri's team.
I've actually scored 120 to 103. Between the Pacquiao fight and the Lomachenko fight, two world title fights that were interesting to watch before the fight because of who was involved. Have you ever seen more lopsided fights that were better to watch? I enjoyed these fights.
And of course, the first fight of pay-per-view telecast was one-sided. Vargas and Marcos. We take a look at how the fight unfolded. Combination slip of the right leg sliding out from underneath him. Algieri, Pacquiao began picking up his punch output in that fourth round. We saw that punch right in the throat. Sixth round. We move along. There's that left hand. That one hooked. That one hurt him. We saw his legs give way. And if Algieri would have his legs, that's the result. That was the first of two knockdowns in that round. Second one.
The first one with the right leg slipped out and he's bleeding over that punch. They put him back into that corner.
That was the problem. Punch and punch at the same time. No argument about that. That one was the punch of the fight. That one was the knockdown of the fight.
That was the fourth knockdown at that stage.
And then Pacquiao tried to go to work to try to finish him off. Algieri was weary. His legs were betraying him at that point. And